Top of the morning, my name is Edward Farrell and today we are going for the next Black Border. Today we will be conquering Park Path map, and as I said yesterday, I think that if we ever going to conquer CHIMPS map with so-called support monkeys, which I would like to do, it's gonna be in beginner mode, and I think I'm gonna try it on this map. I done double mob life today with only support monkeys and of course Hero, because Hero is our support, right? You can be our mental support, you can support our engineers, spike factories and everything, and I guess we will give it a try. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure if this will work because double HP is not exactly the same as this thing. However, I did something that did work in double HP. I took it all the way to round 100, including 100. Oh my god, we doesn't have an ability yet! Is she not good enough in this place to get rid of those couple of rounds before we get the engineer? Okay, we're gonna figure something out. We will start with Beastmaster then. This is fine as well, but my go-to strategy was to get Engineer Monkey, bottom path into double gun upgrade, then a couple of Beast Handler, go for Spike Factory, and then invest into Beast Handler and then Spike Factory. This should be enough, right? There was literally 3 red balloons. This guy will deal with that. But with that being said, can this guy and our hero hold on till the moment we get Engineer? I'm not even sure if we need Engineer. Maybe we don't. You know what, a brilliant idea. I tried some strategy and the first thing I'm doing is not following it. However, I think on double HP mod, you start with round number 1 and here we start with round number 6, so it's a little bit different, but I guess it is what it is. We'll just try to go with it. Then let's have maybe like that and get the Falcon, and I cannot merge it just yet. Okay, I don't understand really well Beast Handler, but that's okay. I want this guy to be my main Falcon and I want this guy to be Microraptor. We're not gonna upgrade the Microraptor, we're just gonna go for tier 2, but nothing above that. We're gonna focus on the flying path and then on Spike Factory as well, and hope that this will be enough. On my original run, I also had an engineer. I don't know if this is required. I hope not, because right now I'm skipping it. I can merge it now. Does it need a second tier or something in order to be merged? I'm not sure. This guy can see camo, I think. But even if this guy can detect camo, I think I need that guy for lead. Yes. Am I doing it now or am I getting... No, I'm getting Spike Factory right here. Now we have our ability. With our ability we're gonna be fine, because even if something goes through we can still finish it off in last second. And on top of that, our Pidgeotto can grab balloons from this line right here. And I'm gonna upgrade the Spike Factory to be able to get rid of leads. And that's gonna be it for the strategy. Upgrading this for leads, upgrading this middle path. I want to emphasize, this is not good strategy. This is not strong strategy. When I played it on double HP mobs, couple of rounds were extremely close and I was relying on ability of this guy. What is this ability? Spike Storm, in order to survive. So definitely I don't recommend it. But hey, it will be fun to defeat the hardest mode in the game with arguably the weakest turrets in the game. Faster production. I think I'll go for Moab Shredder. Shredder? It says Shredder. I don't know how to pronounce it even well. Next, hoping for that Spike Factory to do most of the job when we're dealing with mob, and then for these to finish it off. I could have probably upgraded our Pidgeotto first before going for that. Maybe I should. Yeah, I will. Because additional popping power is very good, especially in rounds like that. Yet, this guy is strong versus mob. Maybe it's one of those upgrades that doesn't tell you everything in the description, but as far as we're concerned and as far as we can understand, we know that it's gonna be good for versus mobs. So this is one of the rounds why we want a little bit of additional popping power. 36. I don't know why, but for whatever reason my brain was thinking that a lot of pink balloons is around 38. We're doing good so far. Before that, I want to have this guy, and now I want to merge them in here together. We need to use our ability to pop leads, and right now leads will not be a problem because we have this guy and this guy can just pop them. So we don't have to rely purely on this in order to get rid of the leads. However, the mistake I might have just done is not prioritizing Spike Storm before round 40, because I know that the Spike Storm ability can just solo round 40 no problem, so maybe I should have done that. But even without it, I think we're fine. Let's see. Yes, we're definitely fine. no problem. Now we're gonna get our Spike Storm, and this is where it will be getting a little bit more complicated, because we will need to pay attention to a couple of rounds, and it would not have been a problem if I would knew which rounds I should look out for, but I don't. I don't remember. I remember only that a couple of rounds will be probably very close, and some obvious contenders are 63 and I think 75 or 78, something like that. There is a hard camo rush on one of those. Definitely not upgrading this one, because we will need to upgrade this buff. And as far as we're concerned right now, we're upgrading this one to the next tier, meaning we're investing... There was no need for that. We're investing a lot of money into our Pidgeotto. When using Beast Handlers, it have two radiuses, as you can see, and when Bloons comes in contact of small radius, the Beast Handler itself will actually attack them and pop them. So it's a little bit of additional popping power if you wanna maximize your tower potentials. And now we will go for tier 4 in here, meaning we will be able to grab mobs, I think. Yep, so far there is no problems. But you need to really be careful, because one of those rounds you're not expecting anything and Bloons will be all over the place and you're gonna lose, and we don't want that. So now is the choice that I don't remember, because either we're waiting and investing into tier 5 right here, either we're making this guy a little bit stronger before doing that. And for now, I think I'm just gonna sit on my money, I'm gonna make as much as I can, and if some rounds will become really hard, or when I feel like I'm in danger, I quickly will dump all of my money into those. Just in case, I'm just gonna grab this thing, give it a quick Falcon. Oh, wrong ability. I wanted to use Spike Storm. Do I need to use Spike Storm? I don't need to use Spike Storm. Okay, that's 55. 55 is really easy, a lot of ceramics, we can handle that. But before getting 43,000, there's gonna be way harder rounds. And these are the ones I'm not sure about. Okay, let's slow down in here. No need to slow down actually, but better to be safe than sorry, at least in this scenario. So as you can see, we have no problems with blue mobs. We're gonna have problems with, I think, the red ones without an upgrade, without next tier, I think. I don't understand really well them. The huge talent of the fearsome giant Pidgeotto. Okay, this looks fine. Can pick up smaller mob class balloons. This, we already can do that. I am worrying a little bit about the red balloons. Let's use ability in order to pop those camos. Okay, our ability is enough to get rid of the red ones, but still I'm not sure in which order should I go. Should I upgrade the bird first, or should I upgrade the factory? I want to upgrade the factory because it feels so easy once you have this factory. Alright, there is some camo hearts, no problem. Okay, 63. Now we need to be cautious. Okay, that was fine. Are all of those rushes fine, or was this one? Let's use ability. I think that was the last, yes, that was the last one. So we dealt with one really difficult round. As you can see, those mobs are not difficult. They take some time. They took a lot of time when I was testing this strategy on double HP, but time is not a problem. We have a lot of time, right? We're not speedrunning this thing, we're trying to complete this thing, and getting a completion with only support monkeys will be something to be proud of, right? A lot of ceramics, pretty good. Now let's slow down. Now the red ones. Okay, we're taking care of red ones as well. The UMGs are the one we cannot grab, but that's okay, we're gonna have our ability for that, and before we get multiple ZOMGs, we're gonna be fine, I think. Spike Storm is good enough for one of them, and as much as I don't understand the Beast Handler, it just works in a way in my brain, you know? Because on one hand I can read all of that stuff, what's going on, how it's happening, and so on, but let's use our ability in here. These camos are pretty tricky, but on the other hand, I'm reading that, right? And I thought that smaller mob class balloons means only blue ones, but apparently it's red ones as well, so I'm just feel a little bit confused and puzzled. Okay, let's slow down here a little bit. Some of those rounds looks like we're gonna lose, but this guy is operating on all of this area as well, but it's pretty scary for me to go on speed mode in here, just in case I won't be able to react in time. And at times I want to use my ability just to be safe, but then I think, what if the next round gonna rush me with something, and I don't know which round is the rush round because I'm not that smart, and then I'll die, and then I'm gonna cry. I mean, of course I'm not gonna cry a lot. Whoa! Did it just went across entire map? I thought... What did I tell you? What did I told you? I was just watching, you know? I just looked somewhere for a second. As I said, you shouldn't use this strategy, definitely. I am back at around 70. I'm not gonna torture you with watching this again. I just wanna prove that it can work. And if it will not work, I wanna die in the 90s, not in 70s. I don't know even what happened. I got distracted, and then I see that I lose because some green balloon came through. When? How? How we're looking right here. That looks kinda scary, but so many rounds looked kinda scary. Can we deal with that? Can we deal... Yes! Yes, we can! But right now I did use ability. Last time when I died, I think I didn't. I'm gonna use this for camo balloons. For camo hearts balloons. Maybe I shouldn't use it so quickly. Okay, well, let's see... No, we're good. I was scared for a second because I didn't have my sword charge and I didn't have my spike storm. But what is kind of synergistic about this strategy is that we are using abilities, and this guy, even though the Pidgeotto, I mean, he can deal with the rounds, he's not the fastest at doing so. So after we use our ability, we are stalling to get it back. Somebody might say that that was unintentional upside of really bad strategy, but I'd say that was very intentional upside of well thought through strategy, which it is, and it definitely is. This strategy is so good that I don't recommend it to anybody. Okay, let's do that. Hearts are a little bit scary. And we're getting into rounds that are a little bit scary. Let's hope that our sword charge will be enough to deal with it. Yes, it will be. It's just not enough of them. So, number 74 also demanded an ability out of us. I don't know why, but my brain thinks 75 is something scary. Maybe it's thinking 76 or 8. 70 something. Once we'll get the Carpet of Spikes, it's gonna be so much easier. I cannot even stress enough how easier it will be. But we don't wanna die before that. I panicked press button. I panic pressed it. Unnecessarily. Oh god. Alright. 76 was the scary one, and right now we have Carpet of Spikes. What did I just say? Oh, it is Carpet of Spikes. I don't know, but my brain went, you definitely did make something up. That's not Carpet of Spikes, but indeed it is Carpet of Spikes. And right now we're buffing our Beast Handler, because we need this, I believe, tier 5 in order to have easy time with ZOMGs. But right now we will be safe for a couple of rounds. I think we're gonna be pretty safe till like 90s. I know yet again that double HP and CHIMPS are somewhat different, but I remember it was pretty close in round number 92. And the reason why it was close was because I just got barely enough for the upgrade, and I think I got it mid-round. And I see that money doesn't really work in the same way that it worked in double HP, because there we start with number, I think, around number 1, I think. I'm not sure if I'm lying or not, I just can't remember, and right now we start with around number 6. And I remember I was pretty safe to start off with Engineer Monkey, and here I needed to start with Beast Handler because I needed something cheaper as my first tower, otherwise I would just die. And with Carpet of Spikes we're also dealing with towers way faster, it's just so much DPS, and Pidgeotto on its own is just... it does the job, but it takes its time, you know? And by the way, how do you guys feel about Beast Handler? Do you like this monkey or do you not like this monkey? I have so mixed feeling about that, because every time I make it work, I really like this monkey. I'm in love with it, it's so cool, whether it's Raptor into the T-Rex or whatever the hell is later on, whether it's a Pidgeotto or the fishes, I just love it when it works. But when I'm getting in there, sometimes I don't know why I cannot merge it, sometimes I think I will merge it, I cannot merge it, or I don't merge it. Many times I don't understand how much more power am I getting with each upgrade. It says it's more, but it sometimes doesn't feel like it's more, yet at other times it feels like pretty much it is more. I like the concept. It's a really unique idea. If you would have taken me aside and before Beast Handlers said to me, what do I think is coming as a next monkey, the Beast Handler would not even been on my mind. I would never expect them to add like a pet-like tower when you have your pets or whatever the hell is that, right? It would have been also a cool concept for the Necromancer, but Necromancer already have its version within the Wizard Monkey. If we know that one monkey can spawn like another towers, I think it would have been cool if Necromancer would spawn like a skeleton or bone golem or whatever. I think it's a pretty cool concept, but on the other hand then, are you just making a reskin of Beast Handler with that version of Necromancer? I'm not exactly sure. I know that's a pretty cool idea that I think would be DDTs. Hello. That would be nice in this game. It would be like medieval tower, like a knight or something. And the reason why I got this idea was because of Sarah, where it would be in melee range with its swords or something. And I think that would be a really cool tower. I don't know, what type of tower would you like to see in this game? Even though I know that there is quite a lot of military tower, I would like something else for military as well, because many of them feels like they're good for every scenario, like plane and boat, while other feels like they're good only in one scenarios, like Mortar and Dartling Monkey. Hello DDTs. Okay, we're good with DDTs, and we're still a little bit short of an upgrade in here. But you know, we're pretty good, we're fine. I thought the 90s are gonna be way more difficult. I think they're gonna be closer, but they're just not. I mean, for now. There we go. Now that we can grab the OMGs, I think it's game over. I think we've won. Probably what we just wanna do is upgrade our Pidgeotto. Maybe I'll put it in here so Beast Handler can hit from both sides. I don't know how insignificant or significant is him being able to hit something, but if I can get more value out of it, I'm getting more value out of it. I have an idea. And my idea is to buff them a little bit with a... I'm not having an idea. I don't have this idea anymore. I cannot feed the village, therefore I don't have idea. I don't know how village works with those. I probably need to buff the main body in order for this to work. Ah well, it is what it is. I'm just going to upgrade my Pidgeotto. This sounds pretty easy, especially with Pidgeotto that can move as UMGs. Can we beat the last one? Can we beat the number 100? What is number 100 called? I don't know, the purple friend. I'm gonna call him Purple Friend. I don't care for his name. Can we beat the Purple Friend? That is the question. Hello, Purple Friend. I'm just gonna use my abilities. And there we go. This is how we've beat Chimps with only support monkeys. And by only I mean also a hero. I would definitely not recommend that strategy. There are many close rounds in which you will just lose if you look the other way, just like I did. There's some green balloon gonna come through, then you're gonna be sad. Definitely not good one. If you have an urge to defeat Chimps with support monkeys, Beginner is a good place for that. And there we go, we have our next black border on map Park Path. Thank you very much for watching. I'd like to ask you to subscribe and like the video. See you in the next one.